What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, May 19th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. And the big one, lineup generator. I know it says NBA. Unfortunately, we are at the end of the rope for NBA lineup generator, but things are better for you. PGA lineup generator exists, and MLB lineup generator, newly minted as of the last few weeks. This is the spot that you need to be because we are heading into baseball season. Pick your stacks, lock a player in, swap a player. We're going to handle the generation of the lineups. We're going to get rid of everything that we think stinks. We'll present the rest to you. Chalky builds, contrarian builds, balanced builds. You could export up to 20 via CSV. All of this will cost you less than $5, $4.48, in fact. Don't sleep on it, folks. Click the link in the description right now. Now, speaking of right now, Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent. Oh, I don't like that start. Jaylen Brown and Bam Adebayo are on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to Marcus Smart. He is 10,500, projected for about 30. There is a very small outside chance that he could be your optimal MVP. 4% at the star, 25% at pro, 18% at utility. You're getting about 47% of the time Marcus Smart. Close to a coin flip. I went 35 minutes. I think as the series goes on, the expectation will be a little bit more playing time for Smart. Like a 0.85 fantasy point per minute guy, 14 points, a little over 5 assists, a little under 4 rebounds, maybe 2 stocks. This is a price tag that works, though. Smart's role is set in stone. They don't appear to be taking minutes away from Smart at any point in time. Hasn't exactly been the Derek White show as of late anyway. I don't think Marcus Smart is correctly priced at 10.5. I think we should probably see him at 11 or even 11.5, and he would still be in this top 10. This is a spot where you can find some value. And I really like these guys that straddle the pro utility spot because that really creates a lot of additional flexibility. In at number 4, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, 9,500, projected for 28. 2% chance at star, 24% at pro, 28% at utility. He is the first guy to cross the 50% threshold. This is another guy that's underpriced. I thought that we were going to get more Derek White and less Malcolm Brogdon in this series. And that does not appear to be the case. Brogdon played massive minutes in game 1, and he appeared to be able to handle some of the defensive assignments that he was given. And that's why I thought that they might skew more defense to White than offense for Brogdon. Looks like you're going to be able to get it all out of Malcolm Brogdon. I went 30 minutes just to try to be still a little pessimistic because they have options. Even in 30 minutes, he looks fantastic. You know, basically the best non-real dude on this slate. Well, we'll get to the one sort of caveat to that in a second. 30 minutes for Brogdon, 16.5 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and a stock. 9,500 though. If he continues to play this, 34-minute-a-game type situation, Malcolm Brogdon is the guy that you kind of have to have. But even if it's a little bit more pessimistic, if we scatter a couple more of those minutes to, I don't know, Peyton Pritchard got them already in the last game. Grant Williams, who the hell knows what they're doing there? They don't appear to want to play him. Maybe that's today. Or back to Derek White. Those minutes just seem to exist for Malcolm Brogdon. 30 feels good. He gets to number 4. There's one better value, but you guys know the other 2 names that are ahead of him. It's not like Malcolm Brogdon was ever going to run down Jimmy Butler or Jayson Tatum. So we go to Butler now at number 3. 17K, massive price tag. 51.5 fantasy point projection. 40% at MVP, 20% at star. Probably not going anywhere else for Butler. I went 41 minutes. You can very easily go a little bit more, or at least assume that he can get a little bit more. 29.5 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 2.5 stocks, 2 steals on the dot. That's a big one for Butler. I mean, I don't think that I need to say too much here. Jimmy Butler is really good in the playoffs. They are still 9-point underdogs in this game, though. So be aware of what is likely to happen. This should be, no matter what we want to think about this should be a pretty sizable win for the Boston Celtics. If that doesn't happen, you probably needed 17K Jimmy Butler. All right, We got to talk about it now because I thought Brogdon and Smart could be a little bit higher. You don't normally see a value play get this high on FanDuel, but $7,500 Robert Williams, projected for 26, 13% chance at pro, 50% chance at utility. This is just not the correct price, no matter what you think is going to happen with this Celtics rotation, because I think they're live to not go to the two bigs for today. I think it's realistic to think that Robert Williams doesn't start today. They can go back to Derek White. They could go to... They've got options. I said this before. I'll say it again here. They've got options to change this lineup. And Robert Williams coming out of the starting lineup is viable. But here's the deal. If you want to say that he's not starting and you want to take 6 minutes away from him, drop him down to 20, he's still a really good value play at $7,500. He's priced like he's a functional person in this situation. He's a fantasy point per minute dude. Why is he $7,500? This guy started the last game. Either FanDuel's preemptively pricing him down, which, by the way, is too low either way. This one just doesn't make any sense to me. Robert Williams is an incredible value play. Even if you want to take 6 minutes from the projection I gave him, 8 points, 9 boards, an assist, 2 stocks, even if you want to do that, what's the worst that happens? He gets to Jaylen Brown's rates or something along those lines? Time Lord's in the optimal lineup 40% of the time, sort of by default. Take advantage of this price. The price is so ridiculous that he is tied with Jayson Tatum. Tatum gets the nod for the upside, $17,500. He's our number one contender, obviously. Projected for 51, 40% optimal at MVP, 24% at star. He looks exactly like Butler, only you spend $500 more. But this feels today like more of a Tatum day than a Butler game. You get that zigzag. Heat picked up game 1. Celtics 9-point favorites. Can't afford to lose at home. It just feels more natural to go to Tatum. So pay attention to the ownership. I don't have much to add here. 29 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, 2 stocks. It's Jayson Tatum. You know how good he is. But don't forget, no matter what I'm saying here, 1/3 of the time, Jayson Tatum isn't in the optimal lineup. Now, you're probably getting Butler in the MVP there, but just be aware. Just because he's number one doesn't mean it's a no doubt about it. But for today, it feels like it is. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, May 19th. DraftKings version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning No, we're not back again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is Saturday. I'm going to sleep in. I'm back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.